Conspiracy theories. They can either make you rethink everything or make you look at someone like they're stupid. Regardless, they're very interesting and I like learning about them. However, do you know what's more interesting than conspiracy theories? Dark conspiracy theories. That's why I've compiled a series of dark and mysterious conspiracies that I'd like to call the Dark Conspiracy Theory Iceberg. There's a wide variety of things that I'm going to be talking about in this video, from fake moon landings all the way down to illegal human experimentation programs. Stay tuned, you won't want to miss it. Enjoy this video as I take you through the most mysterious parts of history. Flat Earth Theory. The Flat Earth Theory is a scientifically disproven theory in which people believe the Earth's shape is a flat disk instead of a sphere. Many ancient cultures accepted the Flat Earth ideology centuries ago. However, there has recently been a rise in the amount of modern Flat Earthers. Their beliefs are not based on scientific knowledge, and physics experts commonly describe them as science deniers. Despite the scientific facts that prove our planet is round, Flat Earth conspiracy groups still exist and push their ideology as the truth. Regardless, it all began in Mesopotamia, where the world was portrayed as a disk floating in the ocean. Members of the ancient Hebrew nation also imagined the earth to be a disk floating on water. They illustrated an arched separation between the earth and the heavens as well. The sky was a solid dome with the sun, moon, planets, and stars embedded in it. For the most part, everyone around the world believed that the earth was flat, with few differences throughout their beliefs. There's a few exceptions though. The Chinese thought the earth was a flat square, while the heavens were a circle. In comparison to the rest of the world's models, it's somewhat similar but not quite. Fast forward a bit, and the Greek Empire eventually ends up figuring out that the earth was in fact a sphere. They did this by observing a lunar eclipse and found that when the earth was between the sun and the moon, its shadow was not flat like they anticipated. As the shadow moved closer to the moon, it clearly was round. Ever since then, the people of Greece accepted the idea that Earth is round, and all the future generations after them were taught the same thing. Moon landing was fake. Moon landing conspiracy theories claim that most parts of the Apollo program and the moon landings were staged by NASA, possibly with the help of other organizations. The most interesting claim is that the Apollo 11 landing was fake and that the astronauts did not actually walk on the moon. A variety of groups and individuals have claimed that since the 1970s, NASA has misled the public into believing the landings happened. Allegedly, they did this by manufacturing, tampering with, or destroying evidence including photos, tapes, radio, TV transmission, and moon rock samples. The conspiracy theories have sustained public interest for more than 40 years. Opinion polls taken from multiple sources have shown that about 13% of Americans believe the landings were fake. It all started when a book about the subject called We Never Went to the Moon, America's $30 billion Swindle, was published in 1976. Bill Kaysing, the author of the book, was a former employee in one of NASA's manufacturing companies. He served as head of the technical publications unit at the company for 10 years, eventually retiring in 1963. The numerous allegations in Kaysing's book sparked rumors of the moon landings being staged. In the book, he claims that the chances of a successful landing on the moon was calculated to be 0.0017%. That's worse than a 1 out of 50,000 chance. Additionally, it stated that even if NASA was closely monitored, it would have still been easier for them to fake the moon landings than to really go there. This sounds absurd, but allegedly, in the year 1980, the Flat Earth Society accused NASA of faking their landings, arguing that they were staged by Hollywood with Walt Disney sponsoring it. Keyword allegedly. I'm not too sure how plausible this is, but if anyone has any idea, let me know in the comments. UFO Conspiracy Theories. UFO conspiracy theories are a series of ideas which argue that various governments and politicians around the world are hiding evidence that UFOs exist. According to these conspiracies, UFOs are controlled by non-human intelligence or built using alien technology. Such theories usually argue that governments of Earth are communicating or cooperating with extraterrestrials. Additionally, some people claim that the governments are secretly allowing alien abductions to occur. Even former astronauts stated that evidence is being hidden by the United States government. But why would the government want to hide aliens from us in the first place? Well, it's simple. Let me break it down. So let's say the United States government came in contact with aliens right now. Do you think the government would just want to announce that they discovered extraterrestrials, or would they want to learn from them first? Obviously, they'd want to get some information from the aliens because who knows, it might come in handy for the discovery of another Earth or some advanced war technology. Additionally, most people say that the aliens are hidden in Area 51, a maximum security base in Nevada. Currently, it's unknown by the general public if this is true, but many workers there have actually stated that sketchy stuff goes on in there. Who knows, they might actually have aliens in there. Jeffrey Epstein death conspiracy theories. On August 10, 2019, guards found the inmate and convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein unresponsive in his jail cell. After prison guards performed CPR on him, he was transported to the New York's downtown hospital while being in cardiac arrest. At 6:39 a.m., he was pronounced dead. A medical examiner concluded that Epstein took his own life by hanging. However, lawyers questioned the medical examiner and opened up their own investigation. Additionally, many violations of normal jail procedures happened on the night that Epstein died. For example, 2 cameras in front of his cell malfunctioned, and on top of that, allegedly he had crucial information about powerful figures. This caused his mysterious death to generate speculation and conspiracy theories about the possibility that he was murdered. On October 30th, 2019, investigators issued a report stating that Epstein's neck injuries were much more consistent with homicidal strangulations than suicide. It was stated that Epstein had 2 fractures on the left and right side of his larynx, specifically the thyroid cartilage or Adam's apple. In particular, they claimed that Epstein's neck bones were broken in a way that was almost impossible to do from strangling yourself. Later that day, the claims were refuted with statements such as, "I stand firmly behind our determination of the cause and manner of the death for Mr. Epstein. The cause is hanging. The matter is suicide." Going over 1,000 jail hangings over the past 50 years, no one has had 3 fractures. All this evidence points to the conclusion that Jeffrey Epstein did not take his own life, someone else did. FEMA. FEMA is a United States government agency responsible for the management of major emergencies in the country. Their job is to ensure the safety of the government during the disasters such as nuclear war or natural disaster. It was established in 1979 to plan out a response to any major disaster that can occur in the United States that overwhelms local and state authorities. The conspiracy theories argue FEMA's purpose is to cover up its quote-unquote real purpose, which is to take control of the United States following a major disaster or threat. The theory states that when a disaster or threat comes along, FEMA's emergency powers will begin operating, essentially making it the government. Additionally, the Constitution will be suspended, and citizens will be moved to concentration camps. In most versions of the theory, the population will be imprisoned, and others have gone as far as to say that they get murdered. Extreme versions state that plans are in place to imprison and kill American citizens in camps as part of a population control plan. In April of 2014, theorists posted claims that FEMA was marking houses by political affiliation around people up for these camps. In reality though, bright color-coded stickers served their own purpose for newspapers and mail deliveries. They really thought they were onto something there. FEMA conspiracy theories are often woven into larger narratives about guiding a new world order, meaning a totalitarian global government. Sounds like the Illuminati to me. I'm just saying. MK Ultra. Project MK Ultra was the code name of an illegal human experimentation program designed by the CIA. The experiments were intended to develop procedures and identify drugs such as LSD that could be used in interrogations to weaken individuals and force confessions through brainwashing and psychological horror. MK Ultra used a variety of methods to manipulate its subjects' mental states and brain functions. To name a few, high doses of drug or chemicals, electroshock, hypnosis, and isolation. The CIA's Office of Scientific Intelligence created it with the help of the United States Warfare Laboratories in 1953. The program engaged in illegal activities including the use of US and Canadian citizens as unaware test subjects. Its aim was to develop mind-controlling drugs for use against prisoners in response to alleged foreign countries using mind control on US prisoners. The CIA wanted to use similar methods on their own captives and was interested in manipulating foreign leaders with such techniques. It often conducted experiments without the subject's knowledge or consent. In 1977, 20,000 documents relating to MK Ultra were leaked, leading to Senate meetings. However, all surviving information about MK Ultra has since been declared no secret. New World Order. New World Order is a conspiracy theory which claims that there's a secret growing totalitarian world government. The common theme in these theories is that a secretist power elite with a globalist agenda is trying to eventually rule the world with one government. This will replace all nations or states, uniting Earth as one group. Many influential historical figures have allegedly been a part of groups that operate through many front organizations in order to represent significant political events. These events range from causing systemic crises to creating controversial policies, both at national and international levels. The reason they do all this is to feed into the ultimate goal of achieving world domination. Speaking of world domination, the Illuminati. Allegedly, the Illuminati actually used New World Order to rise to power and take control over society. In the late 1700s, the Illuminati, along with other secret societies, were outlawed through laws implemented by leaders of authority. During that time, the secret societies were disrespected by the vast majority of people, leading them to continue underground. Because of the continuation of these groups, many people believe the Illuminati was responsible for the French Revolution. Denver Airport. There are many theories surrounding the dark history of Denver Airport. One of the most interesting ones is that the airport was built by the New World Order and has ties with the Nazis. The theory even goes as far as to say that the airport's runways are built to resemble a swastika from a bird's eye view. As you can see on screen, although it doesn't resemble the swastika 100% accurately, you can still definitely see an outline of what kinda looks like it. Furthermore, the airport's dedication marker credits an organization called the New World Airport Commission. That's weird because according to the theory, New World Order built it. This may seem like a coincidence, but it was actually discovered that an organization with the name New World Airport Commission doesn't actually exist, according to the airport's website. People have also noted quote-unquote strange markings on the building, which are believed to be connected with the New World Order as well. In addition to the airport being built by Nazis, rumors have surfaced about the many unmarked buildings and underground areas on the airport's property. This story stemmed from the symbols found in the building, which symbolizes secret societies. One of the main reasons the Denver airport conspiracy is so reasonable is because the airport was much more expensive than originally estimated. Theorists believe that that's the case because it gives the Illuminati their own meeting area in the basement of the airport. Rumors say that the first few buildings on the property were not built properly, so instead of demolishing it, the airport simply buried them and built more buildings on top of it, giving the Illuminati its own secret meeting area. To top it all off, other than the airport's famous giant horse statue with glowing red eyes, it has more weird artwork placed around the building. Did I mention the horse's name was Lucifer? Many gargoyle statues are placed in the airport in order to move the bad spirits away. What do you guys think about the Denver International Airport? Is it linked with the Illuminati, or is it all a coincidence? Let me know in the comments. Alright, well that was the end of the dark conspiracy theory iceberg. I hope this video was intriguing to you. If you found it interesting, supporting the channel and video would help me out a ton. Anyways, I just want to take the time out of the video right now to thank you guys for how much the channel has grown recently. I've gained so many subscribers over the past couple days, and I just want to thank you guys for making my hard work pay off and telling me that my videos are great, and I see all those comments, I like them, and I just appreciate it all. Thank you guys so much. I'll continue to try to make good content for you guys, of course, but that's all I have to say. Thank you guys. See ya.